Hey everybody, this is Dean FM, and today I wanted to do another reaction video. This one is to Alpha Male TikTok Cringe Compilation number 2. And, you know, alpha males, they got it all. I go, grrr, and I think I get it done. I am that boss. I am that boss as a sissy. Check out my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, my official YouTube page, and let's get going. What you doing? What you doing? Why are you walking away like that? Scaring me. Do not do these things or she will chase you. Put her in the friend zone. Never compliment her on her looks. Flake on her for goes to apply very late. Talk to her about other girls you like that went way too fast. Sure. Lying. Let me get out too fast.
He said yes. I fucking hate when men say that. Oh my God, she said yes. Why are you with a bitch that would say no? Why are you with a woman paying for her dinner, sleeping next to her every night, not fucking all these hoes, not cheating, behaving yourself, coming home, not hanging out with the boys, you're doing all this shit for that bitch, and you're not 1,000% sure she would say yes? And you're sitting there going, I hope she says yes. And then if she does, you're happy?
Okay, it's so funny because I know that a lot of people in my audience, personally, who I know who are gonna probably watch my video, might not know what alpha males are, and it seems like it's a very subgenre almost on TikTok and YouTube, I think also. It just seems to be like I don't think alpha male has any specific meaning in terms of like one person or one group or one organization. Before him, that person was talking about you don't want the girl to chase you. And that seems to be an issue for some men. I guess you don't want the clinginess. I guess you don't want a boss on your hip, a boss on your shoulder to get it going with. You're gonna miss out. In terms of the other person who said, I hate men who say yes. We'll be talking about, she said yes. So how do I break that down? I can't. A homie can't. Homie G. It's just a completely different mindset, I feel. You can't even argue with it because if that's how somebody feels, if somebody has that much hatred towards women, it's really going to be hard to change somebody's mind who's like that because he is so set on that mindset. You can tell he's on his hill, that he's just built up through money, extortion, likely, a whole lot of bullying. That's how these people on these platforms are. How to be less of a simp. Unfollow all female models on Insta that don't present. Stop watching adult movies. Stop being the go-to person for girls to whine about. Unfollow all girls you have no personal contact to. Oh, I have no friends then. I would have no friends out here. None. This just sucks. It's just bitter. These people clearly do not have the interest of women at heart.
I'll never talk to her again for real. Like, there's no act. Like, when you talk to me like I'm a dickhead, fine, I'll never reply to you again. And then she'll lose her mind because she's never had a guy ignore her. You know, but to me, it's not an act. They're coming along. What do I do here? What do I do there? You need to become the kind of person who doesn't take disrespect from females. Why are you going to take disrespect from people? Why are you going to have a woman live in your house, and if someone breaks into the house, you have to go downstairs and face an attacker who could have a fucking machine gun?
Okay.
You have to go down there as a man to protect her. But when you ask her for a cup of coffee, she's going to give you attitude.
Well, this is a mean person. There's many nice females. Hold on. Stop using simply simp emojis. Stop using these ridiculous laughing emojis. Oh, you have so much. She didn't respond to your message. Fine, don't double. Man, watch this to understand why you shouldn't be with a nice guy to get girls.
Going back to your joint, I feel like every man realizes that at one point or another. Every man realizes that. It's like, I tell the story, this is how the story goes for me. You're around attractive women. Most guys aren't, but you hear the stories of any woman, right? And while you're hearing the stories, you hear them complaining about a guy.
That was so funny. Most guys aren't around attractive females. So basically, the majority of the females in the world, there's a lot of guys out there that walk by a lot of females because we are human. She's basically saying that there's a lot of ugly females out there.
He don't ever text me back. He don't ever do this. He don't ever do A, B, C. Always complaining. Then in your male mind, you're like, damn. So maybe if I do all the things that she's complaining about, she will like me. All the things that she's interested in, then she'll want me.
You never did that.
And then you begin to have that nice guy mentality, and then like I said, buy her flowers, tell you you love her, though she doesn't deserve it.
Give her all that validation.
Give her all that validation. Bend over backwards, 3 o'clock in the morning, she needs a ride from his house. I'm gonna come get you. You're doing everything for her, and then what ends up happening is she's still with him.
Yep.
and she doesn't even respect you. And then guys like, yo, I did everything you asked.
And they could, guess what? The woman.
Who is you? Who are you talking about?
She can never explain why she did.
Yeah.
She can never explain.
Who's she? You're talking about one situation with one negative person. You can't generalize the entire population that way, obviously.
So my view is very simple. I believe that men are better at some things and women are better at some things. If a man breaks into this house, I'm not going to send my woman to fight. I'm going to go fight because I believe that's my job. So do I see the women as inferior? Well, I do see the women as inferior in regards to physical combat. Of course she is. So I'm going to go and fight.
Yeah, okay. That's what you feel like you gotta do, and I'm sure that that's something that your female partner would also expect for you to do, because that's kind of the relationship that you've built with each other, and you've kind of established maybe that there's more so a gender dynamic that you all agree with. There could be situations in which that's respectable. He's complaining. Like, there's a lot of complaining about, I gotta go downstairs and face the intruder that's about to break in and kill all of us, and it's like, okay, well, so would you rather not? Would you rather not deal with it? Apparently your wife can't deal with it, which I'm sure she can. Women are bad. Women can get it done. Contrary to pop. Like, no. What is wrong with you? Either stand up for her or don't, but shut up. Do one of those. Throw it in the bowl. Pick a bowl up. Hush up.
Come over here.
Low status
Come
behavior.
over here. No, you. Come over here. Okay, pop over. Okay, so he's looking at the ground already. He's tense. Can you see how tense he looks right now? Okay. So, okay, say hello to the audience. Hello. Okay, so his voice can't project. And by the way, I
They all heard him.
You guys just insulted him, by the way. Do you want to know how I would work on him, by the way? Do you want to know what I'd really do? I'd make him so uncomfortable that he'd move into a higher status behavior because he goes for safety. He's trying to hide at the center of the tribe. So if I make your life completely miserable and then I re-anchor that to when you actually are better, because this little low status thing is hiding. You're hiding. What are you hiding from?
Okay, back it up a little bit. That is a little upsetting, more so than funny. At first it was like funny because this guy's whacked. Like, there's something off. He's very aggressive with this young person, very close to them and making him feel quite uncomfortable. Maybe not, that's how I felt. And he's basically telling the audience that, no, you couldn't hear him, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, obviously the guy went there probably to this specific seminar or whatever this is. So there's some accountability. Maybe he was called up. You didn't have to walk up there. So are we supposed to believe that this guy is the head of the pack? I don't mean to say anything about him specifically. Why do people give themselves the right to talk about these things and basically hold these old standards and practices that are not new? They are like completely detrimental, very much a conservative ideology. They're kind of just saying that it's this whole new revolutionary thing. You all are not it. I'm not going to say you're the men because I cannot really say what defines a man. I can't really talk about that. Or what even makes a masculine man. I don't know. In terms of like the general societal perception of it. Like, Sissy, please.
That men are measured on what they create, their income they have, and their status. Women are measured on their beauty. You guys live here in Miami. How many dumb bimbos do you know that get invited to celebrity parties and or dating guys that are way above them socioeconomically, status-wise? There's a bunch. You could be a girl, 21 years old, no accomplishments, get invited to a party with Future and Gunna and everything. He was there, whereas as a man, you have to become a somebody to get invited to these parties. Men and women are not the same, and a woman's value is not based on how much money she earns and her success. If she does, it's fantastic. Good for her. But it does not make her sexier to men, especially a man that makes a lot of money.
Either they are just willfully ignorant or like
a man can only cheat if he loves someone else. If I have a woman who I truly love, and I go out and fuck, and I come back to her, and I don't care about her, and I only love my girl, that's not cheating. That's exercise.
That's some bull. What you talking about? Like going out and cheating is exercise. Like, is you out of your mind? First of all, you's buff to the gods, so you know what exercise is. I bet you know what a dumbbell is. I bet you know what an aerobic machine and all that type of thing is, and treadmill and etc. So you don't have to be out here being mean to your wife, being mean to your partner, to your B word. That's mentally abusive. I would say it's just douchey. I feel bad for women that these men come across. As I said before, like they think that they're reinventing the wheel, but they're talking about women sometimes date men with better socioeconomic value. Basically, what I think that they are just trying to say in a fancy, like filibuster language, sometimes men have sugar babies. Sometimes men have sugar mamas. It's like a criminal amount of generalization that I do not roll with.
Do you guys believe that modern day women respect men?
No.
So here.
One of the most pervasive sayings in this community is never believe what a woman says, watch what she does. Women don't respect men, obviously, because of our culture. Men today are, or at least the top men, are more exceptional than they have. We're more exceptional than we have ever been in human history. Our innovation, the IQs, the advancements in science and technology and medicine, yet women still look at us as, I don't know, disposable commodities. Now, biologically speaking, yes, sperm is cheap and eggs are expensive, but the short answer is no. Women don't respect us because we don't make them earn our commitment. And a woman can never respect you if you don't make her earn your commitment.
We don't make them earn our commitment. Maybe because you're not earning it. Maybe because you are being a jerk. Maybe because you are emotionally unavailable, whatever it may be. That's, again, a huge clumping together of people that's not necessary. Of course, women are more independent nowadays. If anything, that should give you more of a reason to be a better person. Get it together. Not have all these flaws and baggage things that you aren't willing to address. Just step it up. Man it up a little bit if you're trying to get the bees. Trying to get the bees out here. I can't tell you much about that because I don't know. You had me there. Get it together. Maybe you would be of a better stock or a selection for them. Like you'd be a higher quality fish in the pond if you cleaned them gills. I'm gonna say this.
Some of y'all living with your parents right now. It's okay. It's okay. You gotta sneak chicks in. You gotta sneak your girl in. I've been there. I've done it. I snuck a chick in,
That's
and
what you're
my
doing.
mama was in there sleeping.
Good
yeah,
for you.
Mama, I know you listen to my videos. I did it, Mama. Okay, I'm not sorry neither. The guts was actually amazing. Cause I'm buff. And guess what, Mama? She buff.
You say the guts were amazing?
Hold on,
with your
though. Have
mama?
you had a serious relationship?
I have many concurrent serious relationships
wow.
as we speak.
Are you poly?
No, because that means they can talk to other dudes. That's fucking haram. That's atrocious. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, like, again, religious incorporation ideas. The truth is, most men are jealous of alpha males because they wish they could be as kick-ass and confident as them. Yeah, I do actually. You know, when I look at cisgendered men, I do have the conflict I think a lot of queer people have, that we cannot be normal, that we are not out here being normal, and sometimes we have to embrace it, and that's kind of what I've just been doing. I definitely have been jealous of people who are able to just fit in, still that craving to be normal, but at the same time, with embracing it and learning to support my community, that to be able to support the LGBTQIA plus community and events for Pride, it's very much okay. It's okay not to be perfect and not to be perfectly manly, but you know, if you want to be G.I. Joeing it out here, that's fine too. Like, come on. Let's bring G.I. Joe back. Like, let's forget G.I. Jane. That was some nonsense. And that, my dear, was reacting to Alpha Male TikTok cringe compilation, and boy, did we cringe. But you know what? With my proud ass, I would like to say, we should not judge anybody that you see in my videos that I may have an issue with or a conflict with or something like that. Please do not go out and harass them or anything like that. I know that I don't have that big of an audience for that to be much of an issue, but you know, still, as I said in the very beginning, these people have a mindset and also a lot of social backing at this point. As you see, a lot of these people kind of, I know for a fact from what I know from this topic, you know, that they are quite wealthy. And in a lot of these circumstances that they have a lot of support around them, they've built up this toxic community. Cults happen. Terrible things happen. Genocides happen. We just cannot let these people build up. I hope you have a nice day. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.